What do you say? Welcome to another day in Cambodia. Doesn't rhyme all the way. Oh wow. I'm a rapper. Anyway, yes, welcome to Cambodia Live. And we're gonna do a little food court frenzy. And once we get rolling a little bit on the live stream, do a little chitting and a chatting about Phnom Penh or any questions anybody might have. Then we'll do a little walkabout and I'll show you the food that they got at the food court, okay? It's a little loud, it's a little crazy, but most of the lunch crowd is actually dipping out. It was really loud and crazy about an hour ago, but yeah. I was like, let me just get me something to eat. Let me find a private little table if it's possible, which I did manage to find. And let me just get on this freaking live stream and get things cooking up in here. No pun intended. But yeah, if you're jumping in, please drop me a hello. Let me know your name. Well, you don't let me know your name. I get it with your handle. Let me know where you're tuning in from. That's what I want to know. I'm playing with a chopstick because I don't know, it's fun. Why not, right? So yeah, let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm always curious. I love to talk to people from all over the world. So yeah, that's what we do. But if you don't know who I am, if you're new to all this, let me introduce myself. I mean, that would be the most logical thing. I got a chick behind me pushing the broom. Hey, they keep this place clean now. I'll tell you, there's 2 or 3 of them running through here with mops. But yeah, so my name is Tami, T-A-M-I, and I'm an expat from Orlando, Florida, USA. And I've been living in Phnom Penh, the capital of Cambodia, it'll be a year as of next month. So like, what is there, 2 weeks left in 2025? So as of 2 weeks, it'll be a year. So I think I could say I'm pretty well comfortable with living in Cambodia, although there's always new surprises. So, but this is one of my, this is my second. Yeah, this food court pretty good. I think the other food court at the other Eon Mall is better, but this one's all right. It's got some good prices. But yeah, that's who I am, so drop a hello. Okay, I see somebody saying hi. Hello, hello. Don't be shy, don't be shy. But yeah, so it's been a year in Phnom Penh. And I just got done having a quick bite to eat. Like, I wish I had the receipt, but they took the receipt away from me. Because you have to prepay. You get these little, like, here's how it works at this food court. If you're not familiar with Asia or Cambodia and how it all works. But like, you walk around the food court with the different vendors and you see what you want to buy, right? But instead of just saying, hey, I want this and paying right away, they have like designated cashiers. So what you do is they have these like little like, and I'll show you later on, they have these little like laminated pictures of the food that they serve, and then it puts the dollar price underneath it. And in their money and reals, right? So you pick up the little card. It's about yay big. You pick it up. Like, let's say you want a drink, like what I got. This was like $1.20. This was a what do you call, a honey lemon jasmine tea, which I never had before. It was pretty good. Hey Gigi, welcome in. What is it? Wazir Ahmad. How am I doing? I'm doing great. Thank you. Hello. Let me see what else we got going on. Hello. Where am I from? I'm from the United States, but I'm in Cambodia right now. So anyway, going back to the cards. You take the cards. So like what I did is earlier, I bought a sub. I bought a roasted pork sub, yay big, with really good sauce on it. It was $1.50 for like this 5-inch sub, fresh bun, fresh veggies, fresh sliced roasted pork, good little sweet and sour sauce pack on the side, a little bit of cut up like cucumbers that came with it. And then I got this drink for $1.20. So then I would just take those 2 little laminated cards, go up to one of the designated cashiers. You can pay with a card, like a Visa. You can pay with a QR code if you've got a Cambodian bank account out here. The big one is ABA. They scan your code, or you can do a Visa credit card. I think they take MasterCard out here too. Or, of course, you can just pay in good old cash. They take US dollars and they take their own money, which is the Cambodian reals. So, I paid, what did I pay? $2.70. I think tax is included because what they said on the tag is exactly what I paid. So there was no additional fee on top of that. But I got a really good lunch in a mall at the food court for $2.70. You can't beat it. Oh, thanks. Somebody says you love my vibe. You live vicariously through me. Awesome. Hey, I try to keep it chill. You know what I mean? Keep it chill, bro. Keep it chill. From the Philippines. Hey, welcome. You love the USA? Okay, I'm glad. I do too. I just wish it was cheaper to live there. Is it morning? No. It's mid-afternoon. Right now, it's approximately, let's say 1:45 p.m. And it is Monday, 1:45 p.m. Which part of the United States? Someone's asking. I'm from Florida, southeast. In particular, Central Florida, Orlando, the big O, the big Mickey Mouse. Woo! You know what I mean? Donald Duck. But yeah, nice to meet you. All right, let me see if I can get some more of your questions. But like I said, when we get more people in on the live stream, I'll just start giving you a little panorama of this food court. But there's still a good amount of people here, and you're going to hear all the chatter behind me. So if it's loud, I can't help it. I'm in a food court. I'm just like very thankful that this live stream is going to maybe hold out. So I don't know. Again, Cambodia's Wi-Fi is sketchy, okay? So it could be problems, guys. All right, what country am I in? I'm in Cambodia. Somebody's from Crescent City, California, the Redwoods. Oh man, I've been to the Redwoods briefly. It was like a tour when I went to San Francisco, and then we took some tour bus. We went over the Golden Gate Bridge. What's that next place called? Sausalito, I think. And then we just did a quick little walkthrough and part of the Redwoods. And that was beautiful. And then we caught the ferry and we went back across the bay and we passed Alcatraz. I couldn't get tickets into Alcatraz. I wish I could have, but they said, man, if you don't book those tickets like months in advance, you're not going to get a ticket on the day you arrive. So I didn't do that, so I couldn't get into Alcatraz. But I got to at least like skirt past it on the ferry and take pictures of it. Man, it was so cold in the middle of that bay. I was like, damn. I wouldn't want to jump in this water and escape. Okay. Where am I at? Okay, somebody's asking where we're at. We're in a food court, in a mall, in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. And I just had a killer roasted pork sandwich for $1.50. And I just got me like a jasmine honey lemon tea for $1.20. About finished it. But yeah, like I said, when we get more people on, we're gonna do more hunting around. I'll show you all the food and everything and what the prices are. All right. Okay, Rochester, New York's in the house. Thank you. That's very sweet to say. It's very sweet to say. Yeah, I'm having a good afternoon and good health and positivity, and I wish that for you as well and everybody that's watching. And for the holiday season, yes, definitely. Everybody, good health, good positivity. That's what this live stream is all about. No flirting in the chat. Yeah, this ain't a dating live stream, okay? This is about Phnom Penh and Cambodia. In fact, I'm an expat. That's what I do. I help people relocate wherever you're from in the world. If you need help, like getting your feet on the ground, you know, maybe looking for an apartment, visa, health insurance, I can be sort of like your liaison is what they call it. So you could check me out on my website, nextstepunknown.me. My services are listed on there. I'd be more than happy to help you and get you set up and get you going. And that's what these live streams are all about, is really just to show you the different parts of where I live, show you Phnom Penh, Cambodia, show you what's happening right now in real time, so that, you know, you're getting the inside scoop. Like, you're not just watching a YouTube video that somebody's curated and edited and put in all the good stuff and left out the bad. You know, you're getting this stuff in real time. And I do my live streams twice a week. So, yeah, today's Monday afternoon. I'll do another one Friday afternoon, but that's Cambodian time, so adjust it to your time zone accordingly. Okay, back to your comments. Okay. Somebody's in from Connecticut. Awesome. I have been to San Francisco. We just went over that. Okay. Yeah, unreal. All right, let's see what else we got. Western North Carolina. Awesome. Okay, you have a nice evening too. Somebody had to have a good night. God bless you and your family. Thank you. Bye. You have a good evening too. Thanks for dropping in. 12 Fahrenheit tonight, Gigi? Girl, I can't even imagine that. Living out here right now for a year, like the coldest it's been, and I literally got cold, was 80 degrees out here. I'm getting so used to the heat now that 80 degrees was cold. So I can't even imagine 12. Like, I would probably turn into Frosty the Snowman, literally frozen in my tracks. Somebody's from India? Okay, India's in the house. Awesome. You liked and subbed. Who liked and subbed? The Ocean Boy? That's a cute handle. Thank you so much. Yeah, please, if you don't mind, if you dig this kind of content, just give it a thumbs up. That's all you gotta do. If you want to sub, it would be much appreciated. Alright, I'm gonna show you some of this food court. You guys ready? Okay, getting a bird's eye view of what's happening here. See, I got some people around me. I'm sitting right here at this table, sort of facing a wall where this lady's getting ready to do her thing. They're selling some donuts over there. You should see this is all like next to a bakery. But yeah. So there gives you some idea, but like I said, later on, we're going to do a walkthrough, and I'm going to show you all the food that they have for sale. So you want to stick around for that, but I just want to get the live stream going. I want to answer your questions if you have any. So that's what's happening. Okay, let me see. Hi from Oregon Coast, subbed. Excellent. Thank you again. Thank you for subbing, guys. Oakland. Never been to Oakland. Okay, somebody's dipping out. Gigi says bye. Alpha Energy, welcome in. You had a question about Phnom Penh tax accountants familiar with U.S. personal income taxes? I don't know. I mean, I know some things, but I don't know. I have no idea. You'd have to search online. My best advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't use tax accountants out here. I can tell you my own personal situation. I mean, I don't know your financial situation, but with me, it's just a pension that I'm living off of, and I do my taxes through like online through H&R Block. So I don't even use a Cambodian accountant out here, because I'm not like literally working in Cambodia where they're having to take taxes out of a Cambodian paycheck. I don't have any need for that. So all of my taxes are US based and I file online. Hope that helps out a little bit there, Alpha Energy. Okay, so we got Oregon. What am I doing in Cambodia? I'm living here, bro. I immigrated about a year ago. I'm living here now. And why? Because I got priced out of the United States. That's why. So I'm here where my dollar goes further, where I'm able to save, where I'm able to invest, where I'm able to live peacefully and not under anxiety as I was back in the States. So that is one of the many reasons I'm here, is based on economy reasons. Plus, I just love Southeast Asia vibes. Like, I love the warm weather. I'm from Florida, so like I'm sort of used to heat and humidity. So Cambodia is just a little bit above that, and it's like I'm used to it. Aloha from Maui? Ooh, how do they do that? Was it? No, it's like this, right? Hang 10, bro. Hang 10. Is that how they do the Maui thing? I don't know. I probably killed it. I think I was giving you the heavy metal one. Isn't that heavy metal? Ah, this is like hang 10. Yeah. Somebody said hi. Hi. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Let me catch up to your comments, guys. I'll just give you a view of what's happening out here. West Virginia's in the house. Oh, you're welcome, Alpha Energy. No problem. No problem whatsoever. Okay, what is that? Bakamo, I can't say your handle, dude, says hi. Okay, hi. Look like we got caught up. We're getting caught up. But yeah, if you want to know where we're at, Eon Bakery. Now, what is, well, they pronounce it Eon. I know it's got an A in front of it. It looks like Eon, but it's just dropped the A. The A is silent and it's Eon, okay? There's actually 3 of these malls in Phnom Penh. The one I'm at is on the south side of the city near the river, okay? The one that's closest to where I live is on the north side of the city, out of town, and then there's a third one that's even further south of where this one is. It's like sort of out in the boondocks. But yeah, there's 3 different ones, similar but yet different. They're all 3-level. It's a 3-level mall. It's got the food courts. If you go up to the 3rd level, it's all like restaurants, coffee shops. You're right here on the ground floor. You can find like Swenson's ice cream is right here, or you can buy baked goods like donuts and muffins and French pastries and all of that. And then you got the grocery stores. They call them the Eon Market. So if you want to do some grocery shopping, actually I used to shop here at the Eon grocery store before they built another chain like market that's called Super Duper that's actually near me. So it's closer. I used to have to like take a tuk-tuk ride way out to one of these malls. It was a 20-minute ride from my place to get groceries and then take it back. But now the Super Duper market they built next to me is literally like a 10-minute, maybe a 5-minute ride, depends on traffic, up the street. So I save a lot of time and money by actually just shopping there. But this place is just as good. They are a little bit more pricey because they do cater to the Western, the Western clientele. But they do have a lot of local food in there too that you can buy that you can get away with pretty cheap. Yeah. Where am I? People are asking. We're in Cambodia, so if anybody, if you're hanging in and you're asking, if anybody else asks and I'm chatting away, just tell them Cambodia. We're in Phnom Penh. Chatting away. And the mothership. Yeah, like, ET phone home. Yeah, we're in Cambodia. I'll get to your questions in a minute. Okay, I see somebody's asking, have you ever been robbed? Have I ever been robbed? No. It's safe here, guys. I've never been robbed. Never had anything stolen from me. Never had anybody break into my apartment. I mean, I lock the doors. I have common sense. I lock my doors at night. I close the windows at night, but during the day, like I'm on the second floor, I have all my windows open. I got my back door open on my balcony to get all the breeze and everything and save on the cost of air conditioning and just run a fan. But yeah, when I'm out and about in the streets in the city, like I said, you got people staring at you. They're curious about you, especially the little Khmer kids. Like they look at you and they're like, they don't know what to think. But it's fun, then you can just go, hey, I mean, just think about it in your own home country. Let's say you see somebody that you've never seen from another part of the world before, right? Wouldn't you be looking to and wouldn't you be curious? It's the same thing with them. They're curious. They don't, they're trying to pinpoint where you're from. So until they actually hear your language, even though they know I speak English, they still ask, like, are you American? Are you from Canada? Like, they're curious. If they can communicate with you, they will. They're just very, very curious. They're curious people. And I think that's a good thing. I'm curious too. Like, I look around at everything. I love it. That's what living in another country actually brings senses more to life. Like you're not dulled down. You know what I mean? Like if you're living in your hometown forever, you get sort of like dull to what's going on around you. But when you're in a whole other environment, like where I'm at, Southeast Asia, even though I've been here a year, there's always something new. Always something new. Something new to explore. Like, I don't know if you caught my community post that I put up last night. There's a picture of me and an 85-year-old female monk. I didn't even know they had female monks out here, okay? At 85 years old, she didn't speak a lick of English. I don't speak a lick of Khmer other than a few words. She's just talking to me in her language. I have no idea what this lady's saying, but I could just see the gleam in her eyes, and she was just smiling, just happy. So I just and I'm like, and we're using a lot of sign language. And eventually I took my phone out because we sat and talked for like 20 minutes, but neither one of us knew what the hell we were saying, but we sat and talked, which was so fun and so spontaneous. And like I said, I'm 5'9". I'm tall. She's literally 4 foot nothing. And she was like, she came barely up to my armpit, right? Maybe a little smaller. So I was giving her a little hug. Cutest little lady. Shaved head. I mean, she's a woman monk. They have shaved head. She was wearing a white robe. I asked her, you know, in my own way. I was like, I took my camera out. I says, can I get a picture of you? You know, can I get a picture of you? And she just smiled. She had no teeth. Bless her heart. No teeth, man, and just her gums. You know, I guess they don't do dentures out here, or they probably can't afford to. And she just shook her head like that, and I took the picture, man. So if you get a chance to see it on my community post, that's the girl, that's the woman I was hanging out with. That was what's today, Monday? That was last week. That was Friday. I went to a pagoda south of Phnom Penh. But yeah, long story short, I know I got off the beaten track. Have not been robbed. I see someone in, says, hi, Wanda. Hi, Wanda. Nice to see you. I'm very interesting. They watch. I try. I try, Clyde. I try so hard. How long do I plan on staying here? Jose says, as long as I can. I mean, I know you know, if everything goes well with the country and all that, I plan on staying all through 2026 until I head back to the States to visit my family the end of next year. But I'd like to keep my apartment, and I would like to just come back and live here. I mean, and make Cambodia my home base, because I'm used to the place now. I like the environment, I like the people, I like the economy, and I love my apartment. Hey, if you guys are new, I know there's some people that just subbed in here. Check out my playlist for Phnom Penh, and you will see my apartment, man. I have a bomb-ass apartment for $330 a month. I love my landlady. I mean, she's a private owner. She has a 3-story building. She lives on the bottom. I live on the second floor, but I got 2 bathrooms, big living room, big kitchen, big king-size bed. The whole place came furnished. The only thing I brought was my toothbrush and clothes. I had to buy a towel. She didn't have a towel in there. Whoop-dee, right? She even had dishes. She had everything, man. But yeah, I pay $330 a month and have a 180 wraparound balcony where I can hang my clothes out or just sit outside, enjoy half the day it's sunshine, the other half it's all shade, the way the sun comes over. So yeah, if you watch one of my videos, it will show you. I think the video's titled, at first it was like $350, my rent at $350, or my lease, you know, something like that. That's because when I first signed the contract with her, it was $350. But then when I signed my second contract, because we go every 6 months, I signed my second lease with her. I negotiated her down by $20, which is something I recommend that you do. You can negotiate your rent. Now, could I do that back in the States? Hell no. There ain't no freaking way I could have negotiated my rent down. If anything, my apartment complex never asked me if they wanted to raise the rent. They just did it. And when I asked why, they would say, oh, it's just the cost of living. And I'm like, yeah, you're raising my rent again for another $50, $60 a month? Oh, jeez. I hated it. Not here, though. My rent went down. Ashley says she wishes she could travel. One day, I was in your shoes, and this was 10 years plus in the making. I had to wait till, my husband passed away. This was many, many years ago. I had 2 young children, so I had to work to raise them. I was paying off debt. I was saving money. And my dream, when my last child turned 18, 19 years old, get him situated, was to split. Because I knew I wanted to travel. And then once I got my travel bone on and I was all good with that, then I wanted to actually live in a different country. And that's what I'm doing now. It's like different chapters of my life. But yeah, that's another thing, guys, if you don't know who I am. Before I settled down in Cambodia, I actually was a solo traveler. I was a backpacker, solo traveler, and I traveled for 2 years, give and take. 1 month at a time, slow travel in different Airbnbs all over Southeast Asia. That's where I got a glimpse of Cambodia. I was actually in Siem Reap first, but I never was in Phnom Penh. But now I love Phnom Penh because I like the city vibe. But yeah, I did all Southeast Asia. I went up through Turkey. I did parts of Eastern Europe, Central Europe, and then exited out of Western Europe and then back to Florida. And then I was like, well, what am I going to do next? I want to live somewhere. I need to settle down. I don't feel like traveling month to month. And then Cambodia came into the picture. I got boots on the ground in Phnom Penh. Fell in love with the place. I was like, it's easy on the pocketbook and on the stress levels in my mind. And I was like, I'm staying. Now, where I go after that, I don't know. But I know I'm going to be here for at least another year. At least another year. Hannah Banana. Yeah, I remember you. Oh my gosh, it's been a minute. Hi, Hannah Banana. I love it. No, I'm not at Sam's Club. We're at the food court in Cambodia. Oh, Ashley, you saw that picture of me and the lady monk? Yeah, I was trying to get her to smile more, but I think that's all she could do with no teeth. She was just like, she was so cute. She was so cute, man. So cute. Oh, how long am I at the mall? Oh, Jose, I'm sorry. I thought you meant how long I'm staying here. Not much longer. I've actually, I got to dip out of here in about 30 minutes. Run some errands, but yeah, I'll be here in about 3 minutes. Don't worry, guys. We got another 30 minutes to go because I want to do a walkabout so you guys can check out the mall with me. Hi. Oh, salam. And where is donation page? I just want to help you. Oh, there's several ways to do that. You can either do a super chat on the live stream right now. That's the easiest way. Or you can go, I believe in the description, I have a couple links in there. I have a link that's to my Buy Me a Coffee. You can donate through there. You can donate to my Go Send Give? Something Give Send Go page. That's actually to help me with my eye surgery. I did raise enough money for this one eye, and I'm still in the process of raising money for this eye. And this eye is scheduled out the end of February. But yeah, there's several ways to help and donate, and all of it is very much appreciated. So thank you for even asking. I mean, that's super kind of you. Thank you. Super kind. I'm a rad chick for real. Hey, you know what? That's pretty cool, Caesar. I haven't heard that word in a long time, bro. I'm super rad. Although people say I look like a dude. Do I look like a dude? What's that song by Aerosmith? Hey, where's it go? Doo-doo, doo-doo, dude looks like a lady. Doo-doo, doo-doo, dude looks like a lady. I never said I could sing, but yeah. What country am I in? I'm in Cambodia. Yes, thank you. Somebody answered that. I'm just trying to catch up. Oh, Wally's in the house. Wally's in the house. Hi, Wally. Or should I say Wallace? Okay, let me show you some more of the food court. It's starting to empty out, guys. It's starting to empty out. But you can get an idea. Like, this is the food court. Hi from Sacramento, California. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. But yeah, it's emptying out. This place was like really super crowded. Really super crowded. We got these ladies right behind the glass cooking. Black Arrow, we're in Cambodia. at the Eon Mall. And I'll tell you what, now that we're caught up with everything, and this dude that looks like a lady is going to go give you a tour of the food court. Now you got that song in my head. Dude looks like a lady. Dude looks like a lady. Alright, just chill out, guys. Am I from the US? It is very clean, yeah. Oh, they're super clean out here, guys. Where are you originally from? I'm from Florida. Well, actually, my family is from Pittsburgh, PA. Go Steelers! But I don't think they're in the Super Bowl this year or the playoffs or whatever. I don't really follow football that much. I used to when my dad was alive, but my dad's gone now. But yeah, we were a big Pittsburgh Steeler family, black and gold kind of stuff. But then, we moved down to Orlando, Florida when I was a baby. So I'm pretty much a Floridian. I was pretty much just raised in Florida. What time is it? It is actually, I think, 2 p.m. afternoon. Hey, Scrublet, why did I move here? Because I got priced out of the States, dude. My dollar goes a hell of a lot further out here. Oh, it's 2:30 okay. 2:30 in the morning. Okay, good questions, guys. Enough of me yakking. I'm going to show you some stuff. You ready to see some food? Are you ready to see some food? You ain't ready for this shit. You ready to see how cheap this food is? Well, some of it's like reasonably priced, but some of it's super cheap. I'm going to show you what I bought, okay? Because I done ate it. I can't show you for real right now as it's in my belly. You're hungry? Okay, let's go. Let's go. We're ready. Hopefully the live stream won't go out. See, now the seats are all opened up. This whole place was packed earlier. We're going around the food court, guys, and this is how you order. This here is what I got, this sandwich, $1.50, all roasted pork. So you take this tag and you take it to a local cashier and then you pay for it. But there's the pork right there, and then that's roasted duck. So yeah, Chinese food, man. Guys in the mood for a steak? $6.90, $3.90. Not bad. Now here it's like a help yourself kind of thing. This is more money because it's sort of like serve yourself and then they weigh it. But look at all this fried food, man. Like $1 a piece, 60 cents. Looks good. I think I've had one. You see that one right over there? I've had one of those. Those are really, really good. Okay, let's walk around, or you can do a meal. Look. That actually looks good. I haven't gotten these soups yet. For $1.90, can't really beat that. Can't beat that at all. Now, if you want to just get something wrapped up to go, if you're into the salad scene, pretty good healthy choices in here for under $3. Oh wow, look at that. $4.50. They got cashews and everything in there. Whoa. This looks interesting. What is that? Oh, it's sushi. Healthy kids. Look at that. That's a kid's meal. Now compare that to the United States, right? Now look at these sandwiches. Hey, Alex. Welcome in. You're at the food court. How long have I lived here? It'll be a year and a couple weeks. A year. Now this is like take-home yummies. A whole chicken. That's like a whole meal for a family. That's pretty good. Okay. Look at the sushi. This whole thing is nothing but sushi over here. Now, I'm not really a big sushi person, but I'll tell you what. I have tried some of this. I'll show you which one that I got. You can get these little bite-sized ones for like, well, these are $1.60. I used to be able to get singles for 50 cents. I have no idea what, I don't know if those are green fish eggs. I don't know. It's $1 though. Those are yellow. Ashley says, you love sushi but can't eat it? Oh man, girl, you would be in hoggy heaven right now. Look at all this sushi. This is unbelievable. Look at all this. This whole thing is nothing but sushi sets. What is that? $16 salmon sushi. Oh, wow. Now that's one of my favorites right there with avocado. That would be good. Oh, those chicken mincemeat. These are good. I've had these before. These are only $1, man. See how they look inside? I'll fill you up. Okay, check these drinks out, man. I'll show you which one I just had earlier. This one right there is the one that I had. That was pretty good. You wouldn't pay no more than $1.90 for those drinks. You got ice cream. Check this. This is the barbecue, guys. Check this shit out, man. One of those is 75 cents. Now here's the papaya salad, or whatever they call it. Oh, papaya salad. I said it wrong. $2.50. Freshly made, man. They mix it up right there. Yeah, the barbecue's bomb good, girl. Like bomb good. You can buy these. Their corn's actually good here. Look at that, 50 cents. For a whole ear of corn. Ooh, Now these look good. 60 cents for some cracklings. All right, all right, all right. As you can see, more and more food. Oh, damn, look at, I didn't even know they had these olives. Bro, I gotta come back and try some of this stuff, man. Like $1, a fragrant coconut. Normal, fragrant, that's wild. I thought they only had one kind of coconut. Okay. These juices, fresh squeezed juice for $2.50. All right, I'm gonna show you where all the goodies are. Oh Lord, they have my favorite cake roll here, guys. Watch this. You see this right here? They're called coconut rolls. They're $1.90. Oh my God, those are to die for. Oh, we got a super chat, $2. Get coconut. Thank you, Experiment. Thanks, Experiment. I'll get a coconut later, but I won't show you these cakes. I might get a cake. You know this girl will be wanting this cake. Oh my goodness, look at this. You know, guys, my birthday's coming up early February. Anybody wants to drop a $15 donation, help me buy one of these cakes? Just asking. Thank you. All right. Oh. That looks interesting. I haven't had that. I've had their regular cones. They're like 50 cents. I've never had a green tea cone. You could be there for days. No shit. You can be here for days. Now this is the actual grocery store. I'm not in the USA, Jewel. You're actually in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Yeah, this is a mall in Cambodia. Look at all the little trinkets they sell. What is that? I have no idea what this is, guys. It's not written in English. I can't tell if it's bath salts. Maybe they're bath salts. But look, self-service food ordering kiosk, right? See, they're modern out here. Check it out. If I'm gonna get a coffee, let's say I wanna, I don't know, I'm gonna get this $1.20 coffee. Just hit that. It tells you in their money, there's 4,900 reals, or it's $1.20 in US dollars. They convert it for you. Okay, yeah, you can switch it to English. There we go. But see, you have to like enter payment information. So if you don't, like I don't have a card here or anything like that, but that's another way to pay. Like I said, you can just go to these registers and you can just pay cash. Ashley's like, all I need is a bed and a cot and I'd be sleeping there. Yeah, no kidding, girl. This is just ground floor. 50% off. Look at this. I don't know why you would need these. It's so hot. Like, see, they sell sweaters out here. $5. They sell everything out here, guys. This is amazing. See, they got Christmas going on out here. Check this out. See, they celebrate Christmas out here. Wow, everything's 50% off before Christmas? In the States, that's usually after Christmas. Blows my mind. How much? So I guess instead of $1.290, it would be like $1.50, somewhere like that. Oh, this is little baby stuff. Oh my God. Gosh, that reminds me when my kids were little. Not anymore. How much is this tree? $275. Wow, these are expensive trees now. Yeah, I'm not all about that. Okay, let's take a walk over this way. Look at this. They got games set up out here. You can play badminton out here. Yeah, they understand English. Why is it in dollars? Because this is a dual currency. Cambodia accepts US dollars as well as their own reals. Check this out. We're just in the middle of the mall and they're playing badminton. You get a Krispy Kreme while you're playing some badminton? And they're playing ping pong. What? I know the baby clothes. Can I talk some local? Shit, I don't think you want to hear me talk any local. I mean, I know like Akun, I know Suste, I know Bong. That's about all I know. Recognize that brand? Adidas. So this is a modern mall, man. We're in Cambodia, guys. We're in the capital. This is one of many malls. Many malls in Cambodia. Check these refrigerators out, man. Those are actually pretty cool, man. I mean, if I was in the market for a refrigerator, but my place already came with one. Do you do Uber or taxi there? Neither, because they have what's something called tuk-tuk. So I do tuk-tuks. In fact, when I get done with the live stream, I'm going to hail one on my tuk-tuk app, which is called Grab, G-R-A-B. And I'm heading to my next destination. I think it's about a 7-minute ride, and it's going to cost me maybe 90 cents for a ride. So, tuk-tuks. Oh, look at this. It's so nice in here. It's nice and air conditioned. We got jewelry. See, end of year sale, 50% off. Playing some rap music up in here. Soaps. Got everything in here. Okay, now here's a good bird's eye view of how big this mall really is. See, it's a triple decker. Need any coach? Any coach, anybody? You have one in Lego? Hey, they even sell like Chinese jewelry, guys. That stuff's expensive. That gold jewelry, they start at $800 for a bracelet. Oh, here we go. See this? Grab is the local tuk-tuk taxi service. Oh, 50% off to get to the airport. But that's who I use to hail a tuk-tuk. I hook my credit card up to the Grab app that you just saw. And there's no haggling, so I just say I want to go from the mall to whatever. I enter the address, and I simply go. It's as easy as that, man. It's so cheap and easy to get around here. It's crazy. Ooh, I'm gonna sit down. So now you got an idea what the food court looks like, right? Sorry, the camera's all over the place. You got an idea of the food court. You got an idea of what one of the malls look like inside Phnom Penh, Cambodia. What do you think? Do you think this looks like a third world country? Or do you think things are stepping up out here? I think things are stepping up out here. How's traffic? Traffic can be a bitch. Traffic is constant. You got to learn to maneuver. I don't know if I still have bread on around my mouth. Sorry, I ate a sub, so I don't know if I had crumbs all over the place. I'm messy. But the traffic is the worst early in the morning. It's just like anywhere else, rush hour. So anywhere between, I'd say 6:30 to 8:30, bad traffic. Lunchtime, anywhere between 11:30 to 1, bad traffic. And especially when the kids and all that start getting out of school, the parents are going to go pick them up. People are getting off of work. So you're looking at anywhere from 4 to 6:30 is a real bad traffic time. So yeah, it can get really bad. Like a half-hour ride across town usually takes me 30 minutes. Am I looking all crazy here? Will take an hour during rush hour traffic. So it's the same thing. Oh, they're playing Jingle Bells right now. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh my God, look at this. They have really decked this mall out for Christmas. And it blows my mind because this is a Buddhist country, guys. Right? Look at this. We got Armani Exchange. Shit, that's not a place I would shop at. We got Havaianas or whatever. I'm just chilling right here. But yeah, I hope that answers that question. Yeah, $800. It's the they have really heavy like Chinese gold jewelry, and it's like it ain't nothing I'd be buying. Trust me, I don't even wear jewelry. Not that I'd be afraid that somebody would try to rob me, but I'm not a jewelry person anyway. I used to be. I used to wear earrings a lot and a ring, and I wasn't big. I maybe wear one single like kind of thin. I was more into silver than gold, so I would wear like silver jewelry. But now I don't even bother with jewelry or makeup. I don't really give a shit anymore. I travel super light, bro. Like super light. And I don't care if I look like a dude. Fuck it. I'm a dude, man. Yeah, I'm more of a dude than you are, dude. Fucking with you. I'm fucking with you guys. Let me go back on your questions here. You can stare at the Armani stuff. How's that? See what you want to get for Christmas. Yeah, that's true. Was it Travel the Universe? People do choose Vietnam and Thailand and the Philippines over Cambodia. That's very true. But you know, Cambodia's coming up, man. Cambodia is coming up, guys. You gonna come get that sushi? All right. You better come get that sushi before it's all gone. How am I living in Cambodia? Well, I'm living pretty good. Yeah, the prices are great, right, Jewel Gigi? They're super. Cakes are looking good. Yummy, 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 yummy. Yeah, everything is cool out here. Yeah, looks like we're all caught up. I hate to cut it short. Oh, you do have a question. I have a question. Do they have... Oh, I have no idea. I don't think so. I haven't seen a Lego store in any of the malls out here. Legos, I don't think Lego's a thing. Now, they might have the little play sets like in a toy store or something, but they don't actually have a Lego store. That's more like Florida. I never remember. I lived down the street from Legoland. I lived in Winter Haven, outside of Orlando, and it used to be, if you guys remember, if you're from that area or familiar with it, but it used to be called Cypress Gardens, and then somebody bought it out. I guess Legoland bought it out and turned it into Legoland, and I literally lived 5 miles down the street from there. Went one time with my kids when they were little, and it sucked. My son wasn't really into it. He's not into Legos. My daughter didn't like it. I thought it was sort of like, I was like, for the price they were charging to get in, I was like, this ain't worth it. I'm sorry, I'm not a Lego fan, so yeah. Yeah, I am. Somebody's asking. Cypress Gardens, no. Cypress Gardens went out, oh my God, years ago. This is way before I even left the States. Like, we're talking maybe 12 years ago. They were taken over by Legoland. I'm not in China. I'm in Cambodia. Was that Freedom? How long have I lived there, and what's your website? Okay, my website info should be in the description, but it's nextstepunknown.me. And how long I've been here? It'll be 1 year as of January. 1 year, guys. I can't even believe it, bro. Like, time has just flown by. It's been so super crazy. Do I live in an apartment, a house? What's the average rent? I live in an apartment, which is sort of like a house. It's hard to explain. It's a 3-story privately owned building. My landlady owns the whole building. Each floor is an apartment in itself. She lives on the bottom. I live on the second floor. I get the whole second floor to myself with a balcony and all that. And I came in on $350 when I first signed the contract. And then when I renewed my contract, I talked her down $20 on the rent. So now I'm only paying $330 per month. So yeah, but the average rent, yeah, I mean, you can get a really cheapy place to live for $150. That's bottom level. Very basic room, $150 a month. You can get a villa, a 2-3 bedroom like house kind of thing, all the way up to maybe $3,000 a month, and anything in between. And like for me, I got a huge king size bed, 1 bedroom, 2 bath. Yeah, so it's really good. It's really good. But anyway, guys, I hate to cut you guys short. I'm going to give you one more view, but I do have to run. I have an appointment I got to keep up with coming up soon. But we are going to say goodbye from the Aeon Mall, Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Thank you so much for watching, the super chat, the love, the respect, and we'll see you in another one. Never know where we're going to be next. Catch you later. Peace out.